Hello guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. This is the first video of a very long series that we're going to start. We're going to do a series of interviews with my friends, acquaintances, everyone, and let's see what they have to say. We're going to have a one-on-one talk, get to know them more deeply, find out who they are, what they used to do, and what they have planned for the future. The first interviewee in this series is going to be CamiloGames. Here is the bell you can use, Mr. Agua, for when you don't want to answer. Thank you very much.
It's agua.
It's agua, they would throw them out without water. Alright guys, this isn't going to be a joke video, it's not going to be a funny video or anything, it's just going to be a one-on-one interview to get to know you better in person. So alright guys, the first question is, who are you? I mean, introduce yourself a bit, just in case people don't know you, though I really doubt it, but in case people don't know you and want to get to know you a bit better, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm not Camilo Andres Vale either. I'm a Colombian lost in Spain. I arrived in Spain 13 years ago, supposedly for studies, but I'm not really good at studying. I got into this whole scene a long time ago, at the same time as your brother.
How did you start? What was your first video? How did you get the idea to start on YouTube?
Well, I started by stacking a pile of books, which was the only thing I used, and I used the camera to record the screen. And Juan de Alcala Frutti, which is where I met your brother, did he also start uploading videos? And that's how it went until now.
Honestly, starting from scratch, from having nothing and getting to where you are right now, that's really impressive. Man, seriously, okay? And what did you do before this YouTube thing? I mean, did you have a job? Have you ever worked for a company or just, you know?
I've been working since I was 16 until I was 19 or 20, and recently I started working again. Maybe because of family problems. I have no problem going back to work and organizing my schedule with all this work stuff and everything. I've been working at a moving company. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone here, but if it's the only option, you have to do it. Did they find anything? I worked making tennis courts, soccer fields, basketball courts, a lot of things, traveling for soccer field jobs. I went to Murcia, I went to Andalusia, I've also been
back home
to Seville, a lot of places to build sports courts. I've also been working cleaning cars, including sports cars. Honestly, I was even scared to touch those cars, because in the end, if you made even a little scratch on them.
Imagine making a small scratch and it costs 8,000 euros to fix.
And I was like, no way. And then there were other jobs, salaries that came up here and there. And it was cool. Honestly, I did study while working, but in the end, work attracted me more than studying.
And you decided to dedicate yourself to that, right? When you started on YouTube, did you see that you could make money, that it was going well? No?
No, that's not it. I just saw it as a hobby until my brother asked, what if you come over? We started recording over and over, and I had some savings in my account. Because the first time we met was in Zaragoza, which was just a few days, but then we went on vacation twice, and a month later we moved in together. It was kind of crazy.
And another question, what's your honest opinion about this job? Do you see it as, I don't know, like a job you have to dedicate time to, like my opinion, or how do other people see it? That it's just like you sit at the computer, play games, and make money?
It's a job that not everyone is cut out for. You have to be honest about that, because everyone has to play a role in front of the camera. There's the clumsy one, the funny one, the strong one, the one who gets injured, all kinds of things. Because like I said, what's important isn't just growing, you know? It's also having patience. Knowing that someday you're going to fall and you'll have to pick yourself up again.
Having a good time?
It's not like everyone thinks that in this job we just sit around doing nothing. No, from the moment we wake up, we're glued to the computer, constantly thinking about videos, reading emails. Otherwise, you have to keep up with contracts and all sorts of other things. I know it's not an easy job, honestly. It's easy in quotes because at the end of the day, you're your own boss. You wake up whether it's at 3 or at 7 in the morning to be...
Salary?
That's what you're going to earn. If you work, you'll have a good salary if you just wake up.
But from recording a video to uploading it, there's a whole process behind it.
An incredible process. What takes the longest is the editing. It all depends on what you want to show your followers, the quality, how professionally you record the videos. Like your brother says, it's about making a shot where you decide what you're focusing on and the movement, but making the glass look really epic. That's what is called, in quotes, quality.
People who say that you just sit at the computer and play games, that's not how it is. I mean, every video that gets uploaded goes through a process of editing, reviewing, uploading, scheduling, and all sorts of things that aren't so easy. The part when you're there in front of the camera, being yourself, so to speak, playing a role and suffering under the sun like right now. And another question related to this important work about the little Facebook group we have now. And between my brother, me, and you, who do you like recording with the most? The question is a bit spicy.
It's spicy, but in tea. But honestly, I don't have one person to choose because, like I said, each one plays a role, but Boris plays the funny role. At what cost? He grabs a shovel and does something silly and makes you laugh. Fish is the one who grabs the shovel and accidentally hits his own head. More than just grabbing the shovel, he transforms. And you, the one who grabs the shovel and keeps running, the one who never gets tired, the one I don't know who it is, how much do you know? Honestly, I prefer recording in a group rather than alone.
But like the question was, who do you like recording with the most from our group? Right now, if you had to choose just one person to stay with?
It's just, I mean, it's just... The question is, for example, since I just met them recently, would they not fit the same role? If I choose him, since I met her recently, in the end I've spent more time with him, but I know Makina better, but I know you too. Is it similar with Maki? Honestly, it's a hard choice, and if I could choose, I wouldn't choose anyone.
It's a Valencia, it's settled.
The question is that it's tough, and it's like they asked you right now to choose between your brother and your brother Tito, right?
It's a question.
That's tough right now.
Like the classic mom or dad question. Each one has their own charm, each one has their own things, and together we make a group that's cool to be in. Honestly.
Do I prefer to record with everyone or record alone?
And another question, okay? And another question. What has been your worst experience in life?
My worst experience in life?
Something that really affected you and made you say, okay, I have to learn to be a certain way from this?
Right, I took a lot of hits. Honestly, if I had to say something that really surprised me, I don't know why. I once boarded a plane without an engine, which scared me, so I won't do it again. Traveling to Latin America, I went through turbulence for I don't know how many minutes and I almost had a heart attack. Something else I did, I bought my car. It cost me a lot of trouble. I also regret it. And something I've learned in life is that there are a lot of things.
Is it worth it? With all your life experiences, is there something that makes you smile when you remember it?
The best experience was starting with this. Honestly, remembering the whole process I've gone through with all of this. I remember how people used to laugh at me when I was making just 1 cent and spent hours and hours on it. And remembering the whole process and everything those people used to say to me and knowing where I am now, it makes me smile.
It's really great. The process of starting from scratch and having everything, like I said before, is just crazy. Dude, what about the planet? Does remembering give you goosebumps? It has to, right?
After all, those are moments that are really tough to go through. For example, when I was working on building tennis courts and all that, I knew I was going to leave. 2 weeks in Barcelona, let's say, and I had to finish all the work before leaving. Imagine, it's exhausting.
To work on 12 videos in a single day and have them all ready before leaving.
It blows your mind, like finishing right now to be able to take advantage of your brother. We're recording a crazy amount of videos and this week I'm taking it easy.
Alright man, next question. How do you see yourself in 5 years?
Me here in 5 years? Life can change a lot, honestly. Tomorrow you could die, God forbid, but something could happen to you. But honestly, whatever comes up, I have a lot of plans in my head, especially on this planet. In the future, I want to buy my own house, enjoy life, travel a lot. Above all, I see myself being very successful. Whatever God wants, I have a lot of plans for the future with you all, with a lot of things, and whatever happens, happens.
Okay, now a question that's not related to work or anything, just to know. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is a bandeja paisa. It's a Colombian dish, and they bring you this huge plate, but it all comes together at once. Rice, red beans with salad, avocado, plantain, ripe plantain, sausage. What else do we have?
What's it called?
A bandeja paisa.
Honestly, yeah.
Someday when we get to travel to Colombia, or if there's a Colombian restaurant around here, or any Colombian restaurant, I'll take you so you can have that bandeja paisa.
I'd love that, honestly. And another question, what's the tattoo that hurt you the most, or what's the worst experience you've had with a painful tattoo?
Me? A tattoo? I don't have many. I have these here, I have this one here, sorry about my skin, okay, I'm dry, this one here, okay, and I have this one here after this one. Okay, you can't see it, I know, but honestly, the one that hurt me the most was the little bone, this one right here. Just the little bone, because here, if you touch here, I don't know if you can see it, okay? It's a spear that reaches the elbow, which hurts a bit. I got scared and asked him to make the little spear smaller, since I was afraid it might touch my elbow. Okay, because I'm not good with pain.
And I don't have a day. It wasn't worth making it longer because of the pain.
Simplemente por el dolor. Exacto.
Everyone frightened me. Be careful, that really hurts. I won't do it again.
But several sessions or whatever.
If it's just one poke and that's it, then the next one is just another poke. That's how it is, until we finish the spear.
Yes, Camilo, thanks for agreeing to this interview and sitting with me so I could get to know you. What did you think of the interview?
Very cool, honestly very cool, because now you know me a bit better and the kids behind the screen also get to know me a bit more. And to talk again about everything, about plans, about the future, about things in life.
It's really nice. Honestly, this is my first interview and you're the first person I've interviewed. And I love doing it this way. I really like it a lot. I'd also like you to leave in the comments who you want me to interview next. Who's the next person you want to appear here? Could you leave some questions about what you'd like to know about their private life? That's it, guys. Be sure to leave a big like for the next interview.
I'm glad to have been here, but I'll be around more often. We have a lot of fun, so smash that like button, leave lots of comments, lots of videos, a lot from this one.
And make sure to subscribe too. That's very important so you don't miss any videos or interviews, and hit the bell so you get notified, because if you don't, you won't get notified. You won't get notified. Well guys, you already know. Thank you so much for watching the whole interview, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. We finished the interview. I'll pay you for appearing here afterward.
50.000 euros era, ¿no?
Sí, 55,000.
Ah, vale. Gracias, caballero. Un placer. Cuídate.
50,000 euros and